Hey everybody, I wanted to welcome you to this new week. This week we'll be going over identity and self-perceptions. Um, I probably might say this a lot, but I found a lot of these chapters to be important and very applicable if you're working with adolescents. Not only in theory, but I think also in practice. Because they're going to be topics in this chapter that are not only relevant today, but I think will be relevant going into the at least near future. And they're things you definitely will encounter starting at an individual level and moving outward into the larger community area of the school as well. And I think they are things that you'll have to address as well, both self-esteem, self-efficacy issues, but also like gender roles and gender identity, because that is, especially gender identity and roles, is becoming a more and more popular topic that's talked about. And there's definitely changes happening within schools and within communities regarding that topic as well. So there's definitely both that and self-efficacy, self-esteem are topics to be sure of and understand, and at least have, a knowledge of what the literature says, what the research says. So I do encourage you guys to kind of read through this thoroughly, not only for that purpose, but also because it will help you in this class as well. So there's your three things this week that you have to complete is reading the chapter, and then also your quiz, and then your discussion board. So on the discussion board, if you're the facilitator, just make sure you're aware of that, and to make sure you check the rubric that's provided that kind of lays out kind of what's expected of you in that role. And if you haven't been a facilitator, go ahead and check that list and that schedule so that in the coming weeks, when you are the facilitator, you're already aware of that. And that way, if you know coming up in a few weeks you may have a conflict with anything, you can go ahead and kind of work with me on resolving that conflict. But if it's the week of and that's the first I hear of anything, it's going to be harder to kind of resolve that. So just be aware of that. Be looking forward on that if you haven't already been a facilitator. So this week there is an assignment I want to go over with you that's due on October 5th. So it's your article summaries. So on Brightspace, under the content section, and then under the research paper material, there is a article summary sample. And so I kind of want to go over that with you and kind of explain kind of the purpose of that and kind of what I'm looking for. And then I also want to kind of talk to you about your SONA or research participation in this class and also extra credit. So here is your article summary sample. So up at the top it has your reference, the abstract, the introduction, literature, identify methods, the conclusions and discussion, and then why does it matter. So for each of those sections, I'm really looking for 1 to 3 sentences for each article. So it's not a ton of writing in that sense, but you do have to read the articles to kind of figure out what to say and what's needed in those sections. So for each article, I want you to do basically exactly what's on here with it, showing the reference, under the heading, article reference, under abstract, do as it says there, and so on. So you should have 5 articles for this. So there should be 5 article references, 5 abstract sections, 5 introduction literature review sections, 5 identify the methods sections, 5 results, conclusions, discussion sections, and then 5 why does it matter sections. So essentially you should have about 5 to 6 total pages in your document, because you should have basically 1 page for each article. And you can go ahead and do this. I know it's not necessarily APA style, but you can go ahead and do single spaced on this. That way we don't end up with 15 or 20 pages. It's just that way it ends up being roughly 5 to 6 or 7 pages. So it's not a ton of pages. And the reason I want you guys to kind of follow that format that's on this is for 2 reasons. The first being it will help you be organized now and also when you go to work on your paper. It will save you time in the future when you do work on your paper because you'll be able to look back at this and kind of figure out what information is needed and what articles you can use. And then it also helps me in terms of grading and making sure that you are on track and making sure you have articles that are going to be helpful for your paper as well. So there's some benefits to everybody in that, I think. And so I encourage you guys to kind of follow and fit it in within this format that I've provided. And then the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the SONA participation or research participation. So this course has a research participation requirement that can either be fulfilled through SONA or through a research article summary, which is listed in the syllabus. And again, that's not 4 points, but you do lose points. And I think it's 25 if you don't complete that. So be aware of that. And then there's also extra credit, which you can do the same way, either through SONA or research article summary. And again, that's listed in the syllabus, but the sooner you guys kind of start thinking about those things and getting them done, the less stress and frustration there is at the end of the semester on those. And I know I've gotten a couple emails regarding SONA, people wanting to do online studies. I will let you know I've contacted the SONA administrators and they expect to have more studies come in. It's just been a slow start, and from what I understand, they actually already have some studies in that they're just working to get on and loaded and started on the site that are going to be online participation. So just keep kind of checking that. And in a couple weeks, if it's still an issue, if there's not any studies available for you, let me know, and we'll get in contact again with the SONA administration and see if there's anything we can do or if there's anything going to change in that regard. So just be aware of that. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please email me. Other than that, I'll check back in with you guys later in the week. I hope you guys have a great week.